Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now, you haven't seen me for a while. As you know, when last you watched a video on this channel, I let you know that there was a fire in my greenhouse. And I had to move all my plants into my basement to basically get them away from all the fire extinguisher smoke and stuff, the chemicals that were on them, to clean them up and to assess the damage. So I'm going to let you know how these plants actually did after all the fire damage. Now, I must start by saying thanks for watching. It's been a while and things have been a little up and down here. So let me just get right into it. I don't know if this has ever happened to you guys before, but we've had plants dealing with a lot of heat. We've had plants dealing with a lot of cold, but I personally have never had fire damage. And I just realized after waiting a couple of weeks now that the fire extinguisher chemical also damages the plants. So let me show you how things went. So first of all, I had to actually re-root a lot of my Hoyas because I saw them start to shrivel. So I said, you know what? If they're shriveling, this means chances are there might be some root damage and leaf damage. So I ended up cutting this one, and you see the shriveled leaf here. This, I didn't reroot this part. This is the original. So I don't know what's going to happen to it. But the others, I just cut it and stuck it right back in the pot. Incidentally, the two that are stuck right back in the pot look way better than the one that's originally there. So there's that. And then there's some that weren't anywhere near the fire and they're, looking great. Uh-oh, my son is protesting. Surprisingly, down here in the basement, the lighting is not that great. I am still using my LED lights. On my old T5, I had to T5, I had to break that out. It's so dusty. Oh my god. Yeah, so I am doing my best that I can with these lights, but I'm actually seeing growths on my dendrobium. It's waking up. My vandas are on the route to recovery. Some of them had burn damage on the roots. I've, of course, never seen that, but yeah, some of them were damaged on their roots. I ended up cutting off some of the roots, and some I ended up repotting. I repotted what are this thing called again? Ludicia? Yeah. But it looks great actually. I need to wash off some of the leaves. I was using soap to get it off, but everything looks decent. I'm quite grateful. Here in the terrible lighting, I'm realizing I'm even having some peduncles growing on stuff that has never pedunkled before. This particular Hoya is a Hoya pandurata. Let me pan out so you can see it. Yeah. My other Hoyas are doing fine. They're growing their little parts here. Little vines are popping out. I guess they're noticing that it is spring. This plant was right next to the fire. This is my Samara Blue Phalaenopsis. I'm so sad about it. The leaves just basically fell off. I don't know what happened, but they just fell off. But I looked down in here today and there is a new leaf growing. So, I'm just amazed by the resilience of plants. There's some, this is the back of my Ivanagara apple blossom that I'm trying to start them. I hope something comes of them. I don't know what will happen. So yeah, the Phalaenopsis are putting out flowers strangely. Even though many of them did get damaged, they are happily spiking. I mean, strongly spiking. I'm really just amazed. I did have leaf damage, and I took off the leaves that were damaged, and I'm still washing off the fire extinguisher thing, powder from some of them. Like here, you can see in the head of this Vanda, the powder is like up in the grooves of the Vanda. I don't even know how to get that out. But everything is looking decent. I don't even, this, my friend and I call this plant bastard so much. My friend Amina, she gave me this plant, and it has rarely wanted to bloom. Well, it didn't bloom when it was in Florida, and it decided to bloom here. Unfortunately, the tip of the spike right here was all charred when I sprayed the spray on it, so now I only have a few buds growing. Yeah, my cacti epiphyllum are doing great. They look fantastic. Now this, my massive Hoya, the leaves don't look that good, so I don't know what's gonna happen to it. It was right next to the fire, so I don't know. Hoya Thomsonia is looking great. My Vandas that were near the fire, again, weirdly, some of them, let me show you this leaf damage on some of them. They don't look terrible, but I ended up repotting some of them because I needed to get to the roots. You know, this is my tricolor suavis, which had the weirdest damage from the fire. I'm like, what is that? But yeah, I'm just, oh, this is what is on many of the Vandas. This happened. Their leaf tips, this one had fabulous roots, and my roots looked terrible. When I washed off the powder off of it, the roots look awful. I don't know. I'll see how it goes. I think it'll be alright, you know, but it did sustain some damage. This is my newest acquisition, a gift from my friend, Ascosinda Verafan. Baby. Guys. Oh, in addition, Cattleya Ivanagara decided to spike despite not having that good a light down here and losing all of its back bulbs in the fire. So, you know, I remain amazed at what is going on. I really thought things would be a lot worse, and they are not. The roots are bouncing back. The ones I had to cut off, I just sacrificed them. This one here, see? The tips of the leaves got burnt. This big guy. Oh man, this thing is huge. It is doing just great. This is my lemon scented jungle cactus, also known as Rhipsalis pilocarpa. This pilocarpa is like almost 2 feet right now. It's very large. I had to cut off a lot of my vining, so I'm left with partial Hoyas. This, my beautiful Hoya, is now down to just a few leaves because I had to cut them off. Meanwhile, Calycina Stargazer, she lost all of her buds, but now they're growing back, like everywhere. So what are these on the back of my leaves? I don't even know what that is. I don't like it. I'm going to wash it off. Anyway, yeah, my Hoyas are, yeah, it's interesting seeing how they responded to the fire. Some look better than ever, and some are all burnt. This is Viola. Viola is one of those plants that has a magnificent fragrance if you ever get your Viola to bloom. So this is one I thought to myself, I'm gonna just sell all my Hoyas, but then Viola I would keep for the fragrance. So you could see the damage, surprisingly, was not that bad. I remain amazed at what I am seeing. I'm so grateful and so thankful that it wasn't much worse, you know? Guys, mind you, again, I'm down in the dirty basement, so pardon me. Guys, I gotta say, I don't know about you, but we are in a stage in history right now. Every day you turn on the news, things are a bit dark. And I said to you before, I want you to remember, as we stare at our plants right now, every day when we go out and we look at them, you see how they respond to light, to growth, to care. I want you to remember, no matter what you're seeing on that television, that the light is inside you. Should you choose to focus on the good things, I'm not saying stick your head in the sand. Focus on the good things, the growth that you can have, okay? The love that surrounds you. And even if you're alone, every day you wake up is a chance to do something better than the day before. Look at these plants, the resilience that you can see on them, despite some of them looking really beaten up, yeah? They still keep on pressing, scarred, burnt on the edges, but we keep on going. Remember that light inside of you when you're looking at what you're seeing on the television and out in the world. Do not let it bring you down. Remember that when this has passed, you're still the same person. You're stronger, you're better, and you went through it. We've been through crazy stuff before in our lives, and we probably will in the future. But what you need to remember is that that light is inside you. Find it. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Thanks for visiting my channel once again. Keep healthy, keep strong. Goodbye.